Welcome back, guys, for the 5-star LA Noire walkthrough with me, Scott. We're on part 2 of episode 6, the red lipstick murder. And if you're just joining us, we just finished looking at the Henry residence and finding all the clues. But there's one more clue that you can miss. Most people do miss this one. As you can see, I changed my outfit. You gotta do this like a boss. Yes. Get out of the car, 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 get out of the car.
I knew it wasn't.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Mrs.
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
She seems sad. Next, we're gonna go to Jacob Henry's apartment.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
The guy from the papers solved that big case.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
With my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Alright, let's go. Got a gun. Bust open his apartment. Freeze.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
We already know the apartment number. We're gonna go
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk.
in the bedroom next to the bed so we can find a shoe. More preferably, a size 9 shoe. I lied, 11. Alright, we can't get in through there. Alright, you wanna see this note right here. Let's see if I can get it.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
That's it. Movements of the victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
He's a liar.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
You want to use the husband's alibi?
We know she went to the Bomba Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home. He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
Next, the last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
He's telling the truth.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Next is the motive for the murder.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
He's a liar.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Huh? Death note. Checkmate.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
Yay, rank up.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
You was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Wait.
You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent...
Let's go.
What?
Fisticuffs. Oh. Punch!
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Alright, I'm just gonna call in for the cops to get me some backup.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal.
Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in. You drive.
Alright,
Go
now
over the
this
case
is
notes.
something that people can miss.
Fine.
We're gonna go to the Central Police Station first, so we can get another person of interest before we go to Mendez's apartment.
Job awaits you in the United States.
My brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
It could be a deficiency of iron. Iron you need for healthy.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob and the public will sleep easy tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
Alright. It's best not to go in there because I can't explain it, but you just don't want to. You just want him to go there for the chief of, not the chief, the captain to tell you that. Alright, let's drive. Oh god. Just another day in California. Oh god! No! It didn't happen. Oh! Coming out of my wallet.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Whee! Oh god! Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in right here.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things.
So that's why you never
There,
sold
you're coming up on the turn.
Exactly.
Don't wanna miss it. Oh, get out of the way! First, you just want to check the apartment number on the side of the building. Mendez. A. Mendez.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Great, I'm gonna have to walk upstairs. What floor? What floor is this on? 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
One more floor, I think. There it is, the one with the light. Kick in the door, kick in the door, kick in the door, kick in the door, kick in the door. Alright, they're all gonna be in the bedroom. This place looks familiar to me. Kick in the door, kick in the door. Oh. We're gonna check the shoe right here.
Gotta get these to Ray. Size 8s could help place
Size
Mendez at the scene.
8s. Okay, that's good to know. But this is the stuff we really want to know. The lipstick. It's been used.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
But probably the most incriminating thing of all, the bloody socket wrench. If I can figure out where to hold it, there we go.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that
I
son
won't.
of a bitch. I'll go get over.
Time for some parkour.
Mendez, stop right there.
Get over here. What's that thing that is?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Parkour jump! Where'd he go? Down the pole. I'm like that.
Get in and drive.
Let's try not to hit anybody. See, he's not gonna shoot. So I have to do this myself. Destroy the trunk! Oh my god!
Clean this asshole off the road.
I'm sorry. I just saw that guy get hit and I freaked out.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle.
Oh sure,
and
now
I'll
you do
stop
something
the son of a
rusty.
bitch.
Where is he? There he is, the one with no trunk.
Phelps,
Yes.
you gotta get me closer.
So,
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
no booze for you. Let's see, I want to know how much damage I caused. 5 stars. Alright, we're gonna end it here for the red lipstick murder. I hope you had fun today. I know I did. See you next case.